Peace, guys. Welcome back to ZENSFXHUB, where macro and markets is simplified. In this video, I'm pretty much going to give you guys an update from the first video I dropped last month talking about Venezuela and their oil and how the United States has leverage over their country right now. And I'm going to do the same thing for Greenland. I'm going to do the same thing when I talked about Iran economy collapsing. And I'm also going to do the same thing updating you guys with the tariff war that we have with the EU. Okay, these videos are going to be super short. And like I said, anytime new updates come, I'm going to keep you guys updated. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so where we stand right now, oil exports increase sharply. So pretty much a lot of oil is being exported out of Venezuela and to the places where it needs to be. U.S. licenses allow limited oil sales. Okay, money is now coming in again, but Venezuela does not control it. Venezuela didn't regain independence. It regained permission, right? Venezuela is completely on its own, but it is operating with the U.S. permission and has rules attached to it, okay? So who really controls the oil? U.S. controls licenses, shipping, and payments. So pretty much, right, the U.S. controls who can buy the oil, where the oil is going, and how the money is being spent when they make the money from the oil, all right? Chevron and Western firms act as gatekeepers, meaning gas stations over here in the United States. They are the only ones legally allowed to produce and sell Venezuelan oil. So remember in the first video, I was talking about how, a lot of people have their, their opinions about Trump, but Trump is literally doing everything he can to put the United States and America in a position where it has a lot of leverage. Revenue is monitored, not sovereign. So the United States monitor where the money goes. Venezuela cannot freely decide how the money is spent. All right. Global implications. So Russia's losing influence in Venezuela. Remember in the first video, if you haven't watched it, make sure you go check it out so this can make sense. But just to give you guys some context, China and Russia, before the United States came in and took control over the energy supply, Russia and China was benefiting from buying their oil at such a cheap price. But now that things are changed because why? The United States now have that leverage. Keep in mind that Venezuela owns roughly about $17 trillion worth of oil. Now that is in the hands of the United States. So the United States would never be put in a position where they will have energy shortages. Why? Because they control the world's largest energy reserve. Okay, so right now, oil supply, like the prices globally, are stabilizing. All right. The U.S. makes energy supply more predictable and safer for itself. Okay. Traders takeaway. What I want you to take away from this. Okay. So Venezuela is producing oil again, but it's on a leash. Economic relief does not mean political freedom. Venezuela can ease some economic pain, by having more oil sales and bringing in some type of cash flow, but the government still does not control its own decisions. Sanctions, licenses, and foreign pressure still dictate what it can and cannot do. All right. And how this ties into the market. And again, I always say this to y'all. If y'all going to trade this information that I'm giving y'all, please make sure you're risking properly and don't, again, this is not financial advice, but I'm just putting you on game. Gold and other metals will continue to be bullish this year, in my opinion. Why? Because even though right now things seem to be kind of settling, we don't know how Venezuela is going to respond to this, right? Right now, they could just be, you know what, we're gonna comply with what the United States is doing, but who knows what's going on behind the scenes that's gonna make them like, you know what, we're tired of not being able to dictate how the money is being spent when this oil is coming from our country. So this is why I'm saying metals are going to be bullish, because that is uncertainty. When foreign investors and traders don't know what's going on and they're unstable and it's a lot of instability going on, what gets bought up? Hard assets. Gold, gold, silver, copper, those things, right? So this is why I think this is going to continue to lead gold and silver down a bullish environment this for the remainder of 2026. All right. So again, I will keep updating you guys as the information comes along, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.